Well, whether you are a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, mental fitness is every bit as important as your physical ability. Sacramento State is hosting a conference that focuses on how to optimize overall wellness in sports. And joining us this morning from Sac State School of Nursing, we have Professor Joyce Michael Flynn. Thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you for having me. Excited.
This is a pretty cool conference that you're having.
Yes.
So how did Athletes Interrupted, how did this all come together?
Well, basically, the work that we do for the last, couple of years is on post-traumatic growth and building resilience. And we've done some different in 2023 and 2024 conferences around that. This conference, we wanted to take that same theme, but apply it to athletes.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, so again, and this will offer a variety of groups, a variety of different sessions on different topics. So go over those for us.
So it's the way we've structured this conference for this year is instead of having a bunch of speakers with PowerPoints, we have a keynote speaker, which is Dave McGillivray, the director of the Boston Marathon, who will be kicking things off. And then we have constructed 4 panels. And each of the panels will have both athletes as well as researchers from Sac State reviewing some of the major issues associated with the health and wellness of recreational, elite recreational, semi-professional, collegiate athletes all the way up.
That is very neat. And tell us a little bit more about your keynote speaker, because again, this is an individual who is not just speaking from a business perspective.
Exactly.
He was also an elite athlete at one point.
Dave McGillivray is the director of the Boston Marathon, so he's coming at it from a lot of different perspectives as we talk about building resilience and post-traumatic growth, because he's not only an athlete, a very well-known athlete, major runner, but also as a director of the Boston Marathon, he had to lead the Boston Marathon after the Boston bombing several years ago, and to bring that sport back in. So he has a wealth of knowledge around health, wellness, and building resilience.
Yeah. So what do you hope that folks who are able to attend, what do you hope that they can take away from something like this type of conference?
Well, it's, again, it's open to the community. So everybody, athletes, parents, athletic directors, all sorts of people can come away with a sense of how does one person go from athletic events and over time continue to stay in a sport or stay with their sport, and it evolves over time. Also, what has sport taught us? What do we now know since we are integrated into physical activities? What do we know about ourselves in terms of, again, building resilience, the growth we receive, companionship, so, being together in a group that really can help us in life, not just on the playing field, but in life in general.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of spokes to it.
Yes.
Okay, details, because it's not this weekend, but it is coming up in just about a week and a half.
Yes, so it's on March 22nd, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. It's at the Harper Alumni Center at Sacramento State University. And so, again, like I said, it's a community event. We have the different panels have to do with traumatic brain injury and overcoming that, also youth sports and balancing parental expectations. We have adapted athletes, which is really exciting. So we have sports coming from that, and also finishing up with the evolving athlete, like life beyond the game.
Very nice. Well, we appreciate your time this morning, Professor. Thank you so much for coming by.
I really appreciate it, and I hope that you attend the conference. We're looking forward to seeing everybody.